Alrighty, good morning, good morning, good morning. 3:33 in the morning to be precise, and it is your daily dose of morning coffee, your conservative voice here on TikTok, and it is another wonderful day in the tri-state area. And for this morning's morning coffee, I want to delve into the mind of these scammers a little bit, because this is a special type of sickness. This one is very interesting and very unsettling, actually. Because, see, these scammers, it's not just that they want your money. They want to absolutely rip your heart out of your chest, throw it on the ground, and stomp on it. In addition to robbing you and depriving you of your money. That takes a special type of individual. A special type of individual that needs to be made locked up and off the internet forever. They should never ever be allowed on the internet ever again. No, not even to pay bills. They want to pay bills, and they got to get in their car and drive to pay their bills. They should be blackballed from the internet forever. Because they want your money, but see that they do it in such a way as to hurt your heart to do it. Because what they do, oh, I'm interested in you. I want to be with you. I care about you. And they'll say that, and then they'll say that in order to coax money out of you. And then when you give them the money, what do? I can't help you. You can't come to my house, or they'll give you the wrong address, or you go there and it's an empty parking lot. There's nothing there, or or something, but it's always something, oh, well, give me $10, Bon, and I will give you 500 back. Well, that sounds pretty reasonable. Well, the thing of it is, though, you never get to $500. It's all bullshit. It's all lies. And they'll do it in the auspices of, oh, I care about you. I love you. I want to be with you. I'm going to give you the $500 to be able to drive to Texas, or be able to drive to Florida, or wherever it is, because they love you, and they want you to be with them. See, that's what they're saying. That's their claim. It's, oh, well, I'll give you the money to come and be with me, but I need $10 first, or I need $20 or $25. Or I need an Apple card, or I need an Xbox card, or I need a Steam card, or I need an Amazon card, or even just a Walmart gift card. I've noticed they very rarely use the Walmart gift card, though. I wonder why that is. That's interesting, because you would think that would be the easiest one to use, but apparently maybe not. I don't know. It may not be. In any event, but yeah, it's 3:33 in the morning, and we're going to delve into the mind of an insane person, because this is an insane person. They're typically a black person living in Africa, usually male. And, the idea is not to get your money. The idea is to rip your heart out of your chest, throw it on the ground, and stomp on it, in addition to robbing you of your money. So this is a special kind of evil, sick individual that needs to be removed from the internet forever. And the FBI and Google, I believe, are starting to take a more proactive interest in these types of people. And hopefully my exposure of them is helping. Hopefully my exposure of these individuals, because these are sick individuals, folks. These people need help. They need help. They need to get off the internet, and they need to get put in a mental institution where that they can get the help that they need, because they don't need to be on the internet scamming people out of their money. And they sure don't need to be making false promises of how much they love and they care somebody and how they want to be with them and all this, you know, claiming to be somebody. Usually they claim to be somebody famous, like Scarlett Johansson or well, just anybody famous. Usually it's a female. You know, I've noticed that there's a few males out there like Elon Musk and Robert Downey Jr., but it's usually females. Scarlett Johansson and Jennifer Aniston and Sandra Bullock and, you know, people like that. And when you Google it, you know, well, are these people on TikTok? No, they're not. No, they're not. When you Google it, Google says no, they're not on TikTok. Okay, so what are these? These are people with a mental problem. They need help. They need real help, and they need to get that help. And hopefully, my exposure will entice Google and the FBI to take a more proactive role in finding these individuals. And I hope that TikTok will assist Google and the FBI in apprehending these individuals, whether they be in Africa, whether they be here in the States, whatever, because they need off the internet permanently, and they need help. They need to get the help that they need, and but it's a special kind of person to do something like that, you know. It's a special kind of sickness, a special kind of evil, okay, because that's evil. All right, when you promise somebody, when you make all these grandiose promises that you love somebody and that you care somebody and that you're going to give them the money to be able to come out to be with you and that sort of thing, and then you just turn around and stab them in the back, then it's just, you know, that's just horrible. That's evil. And then, you know, like I said, hopefully my helping Google and the FBI to apprehend these people and to shine a light on these people is hopefully going to be a big help, and get these people off of TikTok, off of the internet, and get them the help that they need. The last thing on my mind would be to give somebody a false sense of hope that they're going to finally get a girlfriend and finally get married and have children. That's, you know, my God, that's just on a whole new level, you know what I mean? It's just on a whole new level. And so these people need help, obviously. They need to get some help, bad. And so yeah, this is, you know, they have a special type of psychosis that is just off the chain, man. And they need help. They need help bad. Anyways, that's the morning coffee for this morning. And like I said, you know, I am working with Google and hopefully the FBI as well, to put these people where they belong. Get them the help that they need. But they definitely need off the internet, that's for sure. Permanently off the internet. And then get them the help they need. Coming on TikTok, posing as a woman, whether it be a rich woman, whether it be a porn star, whether it be just some normal average white female in America, that's creepy enough. But then when you try to say that, oh, I'm in love with you and I want to be with you and I want, you know, to have children with you and a life with you, and you know, and then you just crush that individual. See, that's sick. That's sick, man. That's a special type of psychosis, okay? And you need help. All right, whoever you are, you need help. You need to get off the internet and admit yourself into the emergency room at the hospital and say, hey man, I've got a problem. I've got a real problem. I can't stop telling people that I'm a white female in America. That's a good place to start. Say, hey, I can't help telling people I'm a white female in America. I need help. Because you need help. All right. Normal people don't do that, okay? Normal people do not get on the internet posing as someone they are not. Normal people don't do that. Okay? They come on as themselves. When I come on the internet, I come on as myself, James Paul Von Helden. A white male. Well, I look white. Technically, I'm Native American. I'm 64% Cherokee Indian, but I mean, I look white, and so, oh, he's a white dude. No, actually, I'm Native American, believe it or not. Believe it or not, I'm actually Native American. But, it's these people that are scamming people here on TikTok, they need help. Bad. Real bad. You need to admit yourself into a hospital, bro. You got a problem. A big one, and you need help. Okay, you need massive help. Anyways, that's going to do it for me. This morning coffee, kind of a sober one, but it needs to be said, right? It does, yes. It needs to be said. It needs to be done, and so I'm the one to do it, because nobody else will do it apparently. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to say what's going on. I'm going to shine the light of day on it and get people to wake up, because they need to wake up, man. Need to wake up. Okay, that's sick. You're sick and you need help. Okay, sitting there saying that you're a white female in America and that you love somebody when you don't know such thing. You're just trying to scam them out of money. That is a special type of sickness that is just way up in the stratosphere. You need help. Massive help. Alright, anyway, that's going to do it for me. Y'all have a wonderful day and a better tomorrow. Bye.
Hey folks, fiddling around with the TikTok settings just now, and apparently I was not set up for subscribers. I don't know how that can be because I had the little white thing up there that said join. But apparently it said I was not set up for subscribers. So now I am set up for subscribers. So if you want to subscribe to me, help me out. That's an option for you to do now. I didn't even know I wasn't signed up. I thought there was an automatic thing. Because I had that little red thing out there that turns white, and says join. And I thought, well, that's subscription. That's what I was led to believe. But just now I wasn't signed up for subscription. So now I have signed up for subscriptions. It's only $3 a month. So it's not like it's going to break you up or anything. So now I'm set up for subscription. So now you guys can subscribe to me, and when you subscribe to me, that will help me out tremendously. Hopefully you like content that I bring. Because not many conservatives on TikTok, guys. They're just saying. So if you want conservative voice. That's the way to go. Subscribe to me. Now, I think if I did it right. There's a lot of stuff here on TikTok that I'm not sure what I'm doing. To be honest, I'm new to TikTok. And so I don't know if I'm a bug. Anyway. I'm new to TikTok. I'm not sure if I'm doing it right or not. But hopefully I have subscription set up now. And y'all can subscribe for $3 a month, and wow, $3. That ain't nothing. So hit me up with $3 and help me out a little bit. That would be much appreciated. I thought I already had subscriptions, but wow, Shock and all, I did not have
subscriptions apparently.
If I understand this right, I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. I'm just meandering through the darkness. In any event, supposedly I do now have subscriptions. $3 a month. $3 a month. So get there and help me out. If you don't care. And see if we can get things rolling. That would be a big help. All right. Anyway, just I'd let you know that I got subscriptions turned on. And apparently I did not have them turned on before, which is because I've done live shows. I have a little white thing up there that says join on it. I mean, I've had plenty of people. Maybe that was it. Maybe they couldn't stay because there was no subscriptions up there. It was just something you did during the live show. Well, now the subscriptions are hopefully turned on. And so now you can actually subscribe and do the thing. All right. So anyway, got that done and handled. You'll have a wonderful day.